Yep.
Recording. Giving it a couple seconds. And greetings, one and all. Welcome back to the RP Geeks. I'm Masonic Geek. Here with me again are Red Nova and Triforce of Doom.
So. Yep.
And it's time for more Final Fantasy XIV.
Yay!
By the way, one thing I've been wondering about, because I always forget this, what does the plus by certain quest markers mean?
It means they unlock stuff.
Okay.
We have completed the second dungeon of the game.
Yep.
Welcome back, Harris. I am reliably informed that your foray into the Deepcroft was a success. Nor did I expect anything less. Bateron's ringing endorsement left me in little doubt as to your capabilities. Even so, you are to be commended. Bolor Lewin asked me to pass on his thanks. I must say, it's something of a relief to be able to call upon such a capable adventurer. She's like, Sadly, death has become an ever more common occurrence within our fraternity of late. Times being what they are, the guild is constantly inundated with petitions, and we are hard-pressed to find enough hands to deal with them all. While this means no shortage of work for able souls such as yourself, it also provides ample opportunity for the inexperienced to overreach themselves, with predictable consequences. As if to illustrate the point. This bit.
Yeah, the party that failed.
Yep. Affair's gone and it's all your fault. If it hadn't taken age to heal him, he would still be alive. But I tried. He bolted out of range before I could finish the spell. Shouldn't have been so hard.
Every MMO player's deal.
Yep. Even this game's not immune to it. Should have done more to lighten his burden. To the hells with this pathetic excuse for a party. I'm leaving and it'd be too soon if I never see your faces again. Goodbye and good riddance. I'm leaving as well. I doubt this comes as any surprise, but I never liked you. I only suffered you for your healing. But you couldn't even do that one thing right. Cruel though this may sound, you brought this upon yourself. Oh, and by the way,
I feel if he wasn't absolutely just stuck with them, Cosmo would have done this long ago.
Yeah. And by the way, by way of some parting advice, get rid of Aver's head. Bury it, cremate it, do whatever the hells you like with it, but for God's sake, stop carrying it around. It's just get rid of it, alright?
Yeah, that's a little disturbing.
Remember that. It's gonna be important, sort of, later.
Oh!
Don't leave me alone, please.
Emphasis on sort of.
Yeah, it's more side quest than anything.
Yep.
But there is kind of like a little mini story around that.
Yep.
Seems like this have become all too common. It makes a dozen times in half as many days. Now you see why I'm grateful for adventurers of your experience. I can send men like you on a mission without worrying that you might not return. Well, not so much at any rate. Speaking of missions, I would entrust you with another. About a bell ago, I received a message from my counterpart in Ul'dah. She seeks the services of a reliable adventurer, and you are nothing if not reliable. If you think you might be interested in this task, say the word and I will be glad to share the details with you. Like, yes, please.
And I will take those high potions, thank you. Oh, no, it's not even options. You get both. Sweet. It's always nice when the quest isn't an option one.
Yep. Call of the Desert. So you're not averse
I'm waiting for the quest marker to refresh. There it is.
Right. So you're not averse to taking a little trip. Wonderful. As I mentioned earlier, the request comes to us from the Adventurers Guild in Ul'dah. Once you arrive, seek out Momodi, the proprietress of the Quicksand. Think of her as the Sultanate's version of myself. Chances are she'll send you into the midst of danger, but I have every confidence that you will pull through unscathed. Now off you go, Harris, and good luck. To Ul'dah!
So, Geek, I forget, are you caught up on Emil?
Yeah.
Okay. What did you think of there being an Opon that runs a raffle called Gotcha Gotcha?
I thought that was hilarious. I went the wrong way. Oh no!
I'm not at all surprised. I am not at all surprised I never found that side quest because I don't even have all those blades. I think I have Cassandra, but I definitely never got Sheba. I also still need to get a new copy of Xenoblade 2. I'm thinking of using the next paycheck to work on my Xenoblade library.
Yes, all three of them. Over here.
Yeah, I'm quickly talking to dude for a quest. Just getting it. Oh, gold saucer. Okay, that one's gonna be yeah, that's what I'm gonna be working on as I go.
That's pretty much just, hey, here's the gold saucer. Then you're done.
Oh, so it's literally just, hey, here's a ticket.
More or less.
Okay.
I mean, you still got to go there, but...
Well, yeah. But sweet, yeah, I've unlocked the gold saucer, essentially. That's gonna be fun. I was like, level 15. Ooh, whoa, this get me. Talks about gold saucer.
Minigames.
Accessible.
They actually use that theme, too.
Why would they not?
Of course, why would they not?
Like, I know 14 has a lot of callbacks and shit, so of course they'd use the theme.
Yeah, they've got a lot of callbacks. Welcome to the quicksand, friend. I'm a tad busy right now. If you wouldn't mind showing yourself to... Judging by your determined expression, I take it you ain't here for ale. Are you called Harris Elish by chance? Mion sent word that you be reporting for duty. She also made a point of calling you the adventurer of the moment. That ain't no small praise coming from her. But you didn't come all the way here to listen to my prattle. Doubtless you're eager to get started. So let's talk business, shall we? Yes, let's.
Ooh, 14,000 XP. Nice.
Yep.
That's a good chunk out towards a level.
Yep. Momodi is waiting to brief you on your task. The petitioner ought to be arriving any moment now. God's almighty, another second under that sun and I would have been set afire. Tankard of ale, if you would be so kind. Remember this guy, he'll be important later. Excellent timing, Papa Shan. Just so happens the adventurer who'll be handling your petition is here.
Well, it seems like he's important now.
So the strapping young lad is the much-lauded adventurer, is he? Marvelous, marvelous. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, good sir. I am Papa Shan, formerly of the Sultan's Sworn. Thank you for agreeing to lend us your aid. Mayhap you'd like to apprise Harris of this mission. Yes, of course. The petition in question was submitted by an acquaintance of mine at Amagina & Sons Mineral Concern. Relates to an unfortunate development at Copperbell Mines. To be plain, giants have seized control of the place.
Oh.
Yeah, they're more like Goliath.
Still.
These giants are of the clan known as... I'm not even going to pronounce that word. I've heard it pronounced like three different ways.
I go with Hecaton Karis, I believe, with
Hecaton Karis. That works. Fearsome creatures who were sealed within the deepest depths of the mines during the bygone Thorn Dynasty. Alas, it seems they have managed to break through the layer of rock which served to imprison them, and now prowl the tunnels where the miners ply their trade. The creatures are justifiably angry about their treatment at the hands of our ancestors, and their presence has forced the suspension of all mining activities on the site. It's no wonder they're angry. Didn't the Thorn Dynasty come to an end over 300 years ago? You know your history well, milady. People of that age used the Hecaton Karis to work their mines. By way of enchanted helms, they were able to bind such ferocious creatures to their will. But as is oft the way in such tales, these enchantments eventually failed, and the slaves rose up against their masters.
Yep. That's just kind of reaping what you sowed there.
Yep. Well, if this isn't the consequences of my own actions. In a desperate bid to contain the unbridled fury of the Hecaton Karis, our ancestors induced the collapse of the mine's lowermost levels. So it was that the Great Giant Revolt was ended, buried beneath 100,000 tons of rock.
That's a fun way to spell that.
That is. Well, now, that's got me thinking. I seem to recall there being an article about Copperbell in the Mithril Eye a fortnight or so ago. It said the mines were being reopened so as to meet the rising demand for building materials. Like as not, our boys dug a bit too deep and freed the giants. Gods, to think the poor creatures are still alive and kicking after 3 centuries. It's a long time to nurse a grudge. They must be seething. Indeed, and that makes them a danger to us all. There will be no mining at Copperbell so long as they remain. For the sake of both peace and prosperity, they must be subdued. This is the task which we would have you undertake.
Unfortunate, but necessary.
Yep. I'll not deny that the mission will be rife with danger, but our need is great, and so I beg you, put an end to this sorry business.
I love the way they have the text box poking out when they're yelling.
Yep, it's a nice little touch. Yeah, this game's got a bunch of text boxes for different situations, too.
I still say Paper Mario is the best at dynamic text boxes.
It's pretty good. Gods bless you. I feared you might have reservations, but I assure you it is for the best. Because you don't know, Copperbell mines are in western Thanalan. Do take care, you hear? And one last thing before you depart. An employee of Amagina & Sons is presently at the quicksand. Fellow's name is Painted Mesa, and he knows Copperbell mines well. May behoove you to seek his counsel.
Alright then.
And
What
the guy
kind of
right
name is
behind us.
Painted Mesa?
Rogadon name by the looks of it. Looking for Painted Mesa? You found him. So you're the adventurer who's volunteered to deal with the mess down in Copperbell, are you? You got guts, mate. I just hope you've got skills to go with them, because things ain't pretty down there. The Hecaton carriers have left the place in a right state, nary a week after mining resumed. I don't know if you know this, but Copperbell was old when the second Old Dynasty was still young. It was abandoned centuries ago. If it hadn't been for the shortage of materials needed for the rebuilding effort, the concern would never have thought to reopen it. We knew full well about the giants beforehand, but the project went ahead anyway. Nothing could possibly survive being buried under a mountain's worth of rock for 3 centuries, right? Wrong.
I mean, it is a fair thing to think would you'd be right on assuming. Just so happens bad gamble.
Yep. Our miners dug up more than they bargained for. One swing of the pickaxe too many, they found themselves in the company of giants. And if we can subdue them, the nation's glorious recovery will grind to a halt for want of aught to build with. Stone torches are keeping watch over the entrance in case the giants fancy some sunlight and fresh air. One of them will be able to show you the way in. The hope of the nation's resting on you, friend. Best of luck. You know, no pressure.
Yep. Now, real quickly, I want to quickly talk to the person up for this quest I'm doing, and because we're in the town for it.
Yep.
So yeah.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna quickly take care of that once I figure out how to get around this town. That's the fun part.
Yep. I think once we do this dungeon, I'm gonna go do my job quest.
Alright.
In the meantime.
Yeah, it's ready to do your the level 25 one next.
Yep. My second to last one is a Marauder.
Yeah.
How many quests are there for the starting jobs? Like what? Do you know like the highest level quest? I should
30.
say.
For the starting classes, it's 30.
Yep, and then you get your job. Then you get your soul crystal.
Yep.
And then it goes from 30 to 50 for Realm Reborn.
Yep.
And then it just goes up in tens by there.
Oh, I need to go downstairs. Wherever. There we are. Or I think I'm going the right way. I'll find out.
Yep.
Or that could be a closed door.
Shit.
Alrighty.
That said, though, if you decide to do Blue Mage, you're going to be coming back here.
Yep.
Noted.
All right. There's been an incident inside Copperbell Mines. We are here to ensure that its effects are contained, but for your own safety, I suggest you stay well away from here.
What? We're actually here for that.
You're the adventurer who's volunteered to quell the I already forgot how you pronounced it.
Hecatoncheirus.
Hecatoncheirus, thank you. I didn't think the Papashan would be able to find someone so quickly, if at all. Giants are content to wreak havoc inside the mines for now, but it's only a matter of time before they think to come outside. The sooner you see to them, the better. Make ready as best you can, and enter at will.
Yeah, I thought the pronunciation from when I first saw the Persona version.
Fair enough.
It's just the way my brain pronounces it, so.
Let us enter the third dungeon of the game.
Yay!
Once we find a healer.
Yep.
Hey!
Hell yeah! Okay, they immediately queued up too.
Yeah, didn't have to wait as long this time.
These sweeping shots are fun.
They are. Tank stance, and away we go.
Hi there!
Here we go.
Okay, so good to know 20 is this one's level cap.
Yep.
Yep.
Grab the key.
Yep.
If you would. Thank you. Into the elevator.
Yep.
Pull the lever, Red!
Wrong lever! Why do we even have that lever?
Why indeed?
Going out this way.
I need to rewatch that movie later.
Me too.
Spriggans. Fun.
Yep. Little bun buns. Weird little bun buns. And a little rock.
Yep.
A spider crabs.
I got a rock.
I'm a rock. Not
Well,
even he
that one
has
just-
a rock. He is a rock.
Yeah.
Oh, this thing has haste on it. That's fun.
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, they are rabbit-esque.
Uh-oh. Help.
Oh, indeed.
Yeah, that one kind of ran back to its spot.
Oh. I got it.
Thank you.
Yeah, if that happens, just bring him to me.
Gotcha. Yeah, the problem for me is sometimes getting into the mindset of must out DPS this bitch.
Yeah.
Instead of,
Yeah, why not?
doing the smart thing and playing the aggro game.
Yep. Go for full map. Okay.
Alright. I really appreciate how even when you are in a level sync thing, you still get XP towards your next level.
Yep. Watch out, he's got a pickaxe.
Well, he's dead.
You, come over here.
Thank you for the ether flow. Now die.
Nope.
Meow meow. What's up, Jock?
I was about to say, sounds like a cat's in the room.
Yeah, no, my cats like to go in my room and cuddle sometimes, and Jock is meowing like he wants to.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's rolling my bed. He absolutely wants to cuddle.
Like, oh boy, nap time.
Now with him, it's more just like go on my lap for a bit, nuzzle my head or hand, and go from there.
Yeah.
Which I do not mind. He is a soft boy. And a lot less clawy than Shadow when it comes to habits.
Come here.
You know, this would not be a bad idea, actually, here.
Yep.
Alright.
Hey, level up.
Nice.
Yep. Yeah, I'm getting close to one right now.
No, I have a skill
Yeah,
that I can't use in here.
I'm about 20k away.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
I got
yeah.
it.
Okay.
Could be sprinting way in the hallway here.
Yep.
Could be little bunnies.
I'm over here.
Yep.
Alright, this is actually the place we need to clear out, anyways.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dungeons are pretty linear, all things considered.
Yeah.
Which is appreciated in this game. Like having having a lot of random exploration in a game where you have to manage a whole ass actual party would be interesting.
Yep. And Road's got that one.
Yep. Fire sand.
Bam, and then...
And just
Couple
hit
ammo.
that. Bam.
Ah.
Alright, this room is pretty much just a gauntlet of enemies. They're easy to take out, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, it just straight died.
Switch my camera view here so that I can see that top deck up there.
Yep. They'll be coming from up. Some enemies will be coming from up there.
Yeah. Maybe the flambeau bob enemies and the big thing that's gonna come out at the end.
Yep.
And these things are fragile.
Very.
Yep. You get an enemy on there. On the top. F.
I can just keep spamming ruin without worry, which is great.
Pretty much.
Like when I'm just spamming my basic attack spell, that's kind of
there's
funny.
one of the bombs
I
coming.
can see it.
Flambeau.
And more bunnies.
Or goofy buddies.
Whoops. I'm just gonna start targeting with the enemy list. That's just gonna be easier.
Probably.
Up.
Lambo.
Up. Frigates from on top. Up to the Flambeau.
Big guy. There he is.
Big guy should be coming next.
Seeing him on the
Yep,
enemy
there
list.
he is. Yep. You see his big ass all the way from here.
Oh, hello.
Come here, you.
All right. And he's dead.
There he goes.
And level up.
Woo!
Nice.
Level 29.
Hey, you're one level
Well,
away from becoming a
that was a
ninja.
pretty easy one.
Yep.
All right, what's in the loot?
Oh,
I
that's
think I already have.
Well, there's this I could at least go for, possibly.
see this. Okay, I'm not going for the necklace thing because I have reasons.
Ah, so we got the Gorget. Yeah, you got the Gorget. All right.
Nice. Don't forget to equip it.
Yep.
And just run by
Yeah.
these things. Not worth it.
Yep.
Data
Yeah, now I'm
purchase.
only 13k away.
Yeah.
You gain XP pretty quick, thankfully.
Yep. Especially nowadays.
Ah, yeah.
Alright. This guy we need to deal with, though.
Oh, and his little friend here.
Oh, yep.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
A couple of rooms we need to clear out.
Yep.
Yeah, we need more. Okay.
Yep. Get it from these movies. Alright, there's the fire sand, and I picked it up.
Now for the other side.
Yep.
1, 2 to the other side.
Boop. And goodbye. One thing I really appreciate is how anyone can interact with the key items no matter who picked what up.
Yeah, that is nice.
Well, I can't use that.
Well, not right now. But hey, if you ever decide you want to go tank, go for it.
Nope.
Fire sand.
Yep.
Let's play something. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, this boss.
All right. Hold up. Okay, try. There's something you need to know about this fight.
What?
First off, for a little while, you and Red just sit on the sidelines because that thing is tough.
Yeah.
Chunky. He has.
The way to beat this thing is you have to keep getting it blown up by a bomb egg until it gets really small enough into pieces.
Yep.
But you have to do that by, I'll probably hit the improved blasting device, and then they'll summon a bomb where I have to throw it over there.
Yep.
Also, later on, a Spriggan will show up.
Yep.
As soon as you see it, kill it.
Yep.
Because they'll try to disrupt the bomb.
Kill the ad. Got it.
Yeah, kill the Spriggan.
Oh my fucking god. Really?
Yeah.
Would I at least still be able to put dots on it?
You can. Just not going to do much.
Hey, just be sure not to kill the blasting cap.
Yep.
This.
Needs to do the explodey.
Yeah. Oh, like that. There we go.
One.
Okay.
Where's the other one? Oh, it's right there.
Yep. Yeah, wait for the switch to to show that I can hit it again. There it is.
Yep.
And there's another blasting cap for you.
Yep. Thank you.
Oh, and there's a Spriggan. Not so fast, sir.
Yep,
yeah,
okay, you
you're
already
better.
killed him. You already killed
Yep.
him. Cool.
Uh-oh.
And there it goes.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah,
more time.
should be.
Yeah,
Yeah, one more.
this is an interesting boss
Oh,
fight
there's one
gimmick.
that got away.
I'm on it.
Hello, good sir. Thank you for leaving.
Alright, there's a cap for you.
Oh yeah, you were not kidding about
Great.
these things' defenses.
I told you.
And the Spriggan is already dead.
But you're just on top of that, goddamn.
I've played this dungeon more than enough times.
Yeah.
There.
All right. Go, 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 go.
Alright, now we can murder them.
Got it.
And they will go down super fucking fast because they have no defense right now.
Now,
So,
fire sand.
I forgot, how do you use the limit breaks?
There's a button you press.
Yeah, I've already got it signed to my hotbar, so you don't have to worry about it.
I'll have to look that over.
Yep.
Casters also have a red or an orange ring to show like where they're placing their attack.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I just need to actually, hold on. Character, actions and traits. I'm just trying to...
Should be under general.
General, yeah.
Oh, yep, there it is. Okay, we're just gonna put that right... Well, first I need to move the window so I can actually put it right there. The window is blocking just enough of my toolbar.
Yep.
And now I actually have a full toolbar.
Woo!
I just remember something I should actually take care of here. There we go. Just remember, I should actually probably use like my orange juice for like mana gain and XP gain.
Yep. More useful for XP than anything.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
but still. Like I used to have so many XP foods. I need to remember to actually use them.
Remember to grab some more.
Yeah. Guys, be sure to have when we're going in with them. That helps a lot.
Now focus down the big guy.
Yeah.
Also, if I target him instead of red.
Yep.
Yay, targeting.
Yay, target.
Haven't had the problem with accidentally targeting this game before.
Thank God
Oh
friendly
my God.
fire's not a thing.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
It's a little misleading with some of the pathway. Oh,
Oh, hello.
Never worked. I don't know why.
yeah.
Hippo surf. Fun.
Yep.
That's a new name.
Over here.
Refresh the dots.
Yep. Now the loot. It's literally the exact same.
I do not need that robe at all.
Tapping the realm.
Yep. Slaves no more. Free! Free! Freedom! And a giant ass fucking hammer.
I mean, it is a giant.
You're like a teal giant? I don't know.
Your pictures like that. Okay, fair enough.
What?
Here we go.
That's been a chat from another server.
Ow.
Apparently, a guy having trouble getting Pokemon for his tactics.
Gotcha.
Dream.
Alright, I'm sure there's a strategy to this, but the only strategy I've ever seen people do is just DPS down the boss.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
basically. He'll cause ads to get knocked out when he hammers the wall, just ignore them.
Yep.
Just go after the boss.
Yep.
Alright. We ready?
Yep.
Helps if I'm targeting the boss himself
Yep.
and not an ally. Alright, helps if I have to actually drain for the etherite.
Yep.
Alright. You get bonuses if you finish him off with a limit break.
No.
Okay.
He just does just to speed up the end of the fight, though.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't have any last minute.
I'm gonna go start working on this guy who's trying to break the wall.
DPS down the boss.
Yeah, just worry about the boss. Don't worry about the guys in the walls.
Alright. I want to use mine.
Yeah, that shot was way back when this Realm Reborn was actually covered. But
That was fun. I basically
Yeah.
just casted a mini meteor.
Yep.
yeah,
That means he gets to cast big meteor.
Well, yeah, obviously as I get up change jobs, I'll get better ones, but
There we go.
yeah.
Dungeon Master. And a level up.
Not quite a level up for me, but I'm more than halfway there. In fact, I'm actually
There we go.
I think.
I got a
I
proper
did
fucking
worse here.
screenshot.
alrighty.
Okay, I don't need that.
You neither? Hey, look,
Ooh,
a new book.
Grimoire.
Yep.
Oh, I already have that.
Oh. Well, then you're all good.
Alrighty.
Let us depart.
So, yep.
Yep.
All right. Back to Old Isle.
I'm
Yep.
so close to level 26.
Yeah. Sounds
Yep.
to me like we've all got job quests to do.
Yeah, just a bug out there once I level up.
Alright. And let's deal with this main quest first, and then we can go do our job stuff.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh. Solo instance.
Oh, it is? Fun.
Well, in that case, gonna end it right here, then.
Yeah.
Dawn, there is trouble afoot. You recall the lad whose parents were slain by the beast Kujata. The boy's grandfather, Neddard, but recently contacted us with worrisome news. Young Sigurd has gone missing. There have been sightings of Kujata in the area, and it would seem that the child felt compelled to seek the creature out. As you are familiar with the boy and his tragic tale, I would have you attend to this matter. My sister, Sulkwib, awaits you at the Bismarck. She has been apprised of the situation and will aid you in plotting a suitable course of action. There are like 3 different fucking things called Bismarck in this game. Culinary Guild. Hello. Ah, Dawn. I assume you're here to discuss the missing child and not to sample a bowl of mutton stew. First things first, I would advise against rushing off to peer under every rock in the countryside. We need more information to direct our search. I suggest we head to the Red Rooster Stead and learn what more we can from old Neddard. I believe that is in lower. Or I could just go straight out to lower. Ooh, that music. I haven't actually heard the music for this mount. That is pretty. Yeah. And here we are. Thank the gods you're here. Seems me grandson is set on causing naught but trouble for you. Surely you ken how the lad is feeling, how he's boiling with hate for that murderous beast. And the last time when you came along like an avenging angel and showed him the strength of your steel, well, you lit a fire in his belly. You must have got it in his head to take revenge on the beast himself, daft little bugger. Any road, once he heard Kujata had been spotted near Aleport, why, he shot through that door like an arrow from a bow, and I ain't seen him since. I beg of you, find me little Sigurd before he gets himself stomped to death. Big bastard Aurochs has spilled more than enough of me kin's blood. Our course is clear. We must head out for Aleport at once. An old acquaintance of mine, Farstim, often stands guard at the port gates. He might know something of the lad's whereabouts. To Aleport. Da-na-na-na-na. Have I seen a boy wandering about by himself? As a matter of fact, me and my fellow gate guard here just watched a young lad traipsing off to the north. We were arguing whether or not to abandon our post and bring the child back ourselves. Large packs of jackals have been prowling the wilds of late, so if you mean to head after him, pray do so quickly. Hells, I might even pass along word to the Marauders Guild. You'll be better off with an extra blade or two at your back. Oh no, a sign of the boy. Water skin. Thought I missed one. Directing. Have you found any sign of Sigurd? Waterskin and satchel. Must have been in a desperate hurry indeed to cast away his belongings in such a careless manner. I myself came across this wood axe, a tool the lad took from the stead, perhaps. I didn't get to catch that. It's fate complete that I had no part in. Gasp. That a big old boy. Oh no, it's evil doggos. Dawn. Ugh. To draw just like now, you must deal with my underlings. Good news is that this time, I have my AoE rotation. I remember when Stone Skin was a thing. Over here, assholes. Come on. Duty complete. Step aside. We're in zone. We're in zone. He breathes yet. We withdraw to the Red Rooster stead. Follow my lead, Dawn. The Red Rooster stead. Let's see. Take the boat there. Okay. keep key. Sure thing. Alright. So, Red, I showed you that clip from a couple or so weeks back, right?
Which one I don't remember?
The one where I took that one mini-boss down from 16 to 0.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. For context, in the middle of doing a roulette, which is just like randomly picking a duty for you to do, I got situated in one of the Shadowbringer dungeons, and I got paired up with a bunch of players who were doing the dungeon for the first time, and we got to the first, like, mid-dungeon boss. And if I was going...
Yeah, that was the Katana Rabble, wasn't it?
Yeah, Katana Rabble.
Yeah.
And the fight was going well for a while, but eventually my healer went down, and then the 2 DPS went down, and the boss was still like 16%, so I had to bring it down on my own. And I did. Through careful use of my skills and knowing the placement of attacks.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that first Stone's attack, so he used some of them.
Yep. I think my favorite part of that was just like feeling so cocky that I just did a little victory dance afterwards. It's like showing off to the newbies, am I awesome or what? You brought him home. I don't got the words to thank you. The lad's past the worst of it. He struck his head in the fall, though, and it may be some time before he opens his eyes. Thank you for coming, brother, if you hadn't scattered those jackals when you did. I've done not to earn your thanks. When I learned of the situation from Mailport, I realized the dangers were greater than I had anticipated. No single marauder could have hoped to fend off such numbers in time. Pray accept my apologies, Neddard. You turned to us for help, and yet your grandson now lies before you, broken and battered. You risked your lives to save little Sigurd. How's a man to find fault with that? It's me who ought to be begging forgiveness for the wounds you took protecting me, foolish boy. You needn't concern yourself with our well-being. Our training prepares us for such eventualities. There's not more we can accomplish here, Don. It's time we return to the guild and focused on other tasks. Back to the guild. Yep. I'm glad the lad will live, but I fear this will not be the last time Sigurd abandons caution in his thirst for vengeance against Kujata. The wound in his heart festers and seethes, feeding his impatience at our seeming inaction. But we must not think ill of the boy. Instead, let his helpless rage be as a spur to our efforts. I say again, Don, Kujata will fall by your hand. I will shape you into the deadly weapon you need to be. Alright. And that's going to be that for this video. And from here on out, I will be using Harris for all future job quests.
Yeah.
And I will also be doing relevant job quests during main story when applicable. In the meantime, thank you guys so much for joining us. If you like this video, leave a like and a comment. And if you want to see more, hit subscribe and the bell, and we'll see you guys next time.
Good. See ya.